Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight, we bring you a matchup you're going to like. Our game between the Detroit Red Wings and Chicago. For thoughts on the game, here's Eddie.
Two teams that have two well-crafted game plans, but once the puck drops, anything can happen, Doc, as we've seen in the past. I believe the key to this game is who stays to their game plan will win this game.
Terrific action lies ahead. Zetterberg's got the task of winning the opening draw for the Red Wings. Taves is trying to do the same for Chicago. And we're underway. I've been looking forward to this one. These teams have played a lot of times, and for that reason, this should be fierce. Carries it to the corner. Superb defensive play by Duncan Keith. Under siege, needs to be gotten out. Nicely into the zone. Fires, save! Nyquist's got it in his own end, headed towards center. To DeKaiser. Gives it over to the point. Point to point it goes to DeKaiser. Sacrificial play on that block shot. Chicago's recoiling back in their own end. Puck grab, what's next? Out in front. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Snapping a pass to Hossa. Solid neutralized poke check. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Hossa. Everything stops except the opinion of this man, Ray Ferraro.
When you have a long history of dislike, as these two teams do, the intensity of the game goes up to the next level. Standing right where I am, you can hear both benches are far more animated than they might be on a regular season game of just two teams that are meeting up twice a year. The coaches seem more energetic. They were all out on the benches, which you don't see a lot of times in warm-up. They're all ready to go.
Many thanks, Ray. Denied by the defense. Puck loose. Trying to go to Panarin. Turned on net. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in. Pass attempt to Nielsen. Into the end of attack. Pitching it to Tatar. A ripper from the point. Shot not too strong. Pad stop. The Blackhawks in their own end lug that puck along. Back in his defensive end to get it. Detroit's carrying it in their own zone. A terrific job on the cut pass. Hoping to recoil back in his own end. Oh, bad giveaway there. And it's driven away. Gathered in by Abdelkader. Marches on a cross. Offside, stops the clock.
One of the true superstars in the entire National Hockey League, Patrick Kane. His game has really evolved in a lot of different areas. First off, he's become a much more complete player. But on the offensive side of the puck, he's always been one of the top 5 passers in the entire National Hockey League. Where he's taken his game to another level, he's not predictable. He's unpredictable now because he's thinking about shooting more, and that creates more offensive opportunity.
Good stick work, and for that reason, it's a chance for the offense. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Turned right away with the poke check by Oduya. Chicago's working it along the boards. That one blocked. Good work with the stick. Slid to Eriksson. Terrific charging down the ice. He won the race. Play continues. Around through the corner. Out in front. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it. The Blackhawks want to generate something up the wing. Directing that one to Helm. One into another.
That's what we're talking about. A little bit more of what we expected earlier.
Behind the net. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Scrum over. Puck kicked. Nearing the 20th minute of this period. Passing one off now to DeKaiser. Can't seem to find a play there, so he'll go back and reset. Moved along and in. Makes that play deep. To DeKaiser. Opening period is complete. A period that only a goalie can like. Nothing, nothing. Let's look at the shot board, and the total comes out 7 for the Red Wings and 3 for Chicago. Crawford's save has kept his team in it. At the end of the period, intermission is next. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
Both goaltenders, Doc, were very good in that first period. Let's go inside the locker room. Let's go inside the coach's office. What might he be telling his players? First off, they got to hit the net with the opportunities they get, and they have to get more people to the front of the net.
Good defensive play. Possession changes. In between the blue lines, a great job on the cut pass by Ponning. Pitching this one to Taves. Fires. Knocked right off the stick. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The goalie makes himself look big.
The Red Wings win the draw. Not through. Looking to Hossa. Gets in. What'll he do? Loose puck. The defense was in the way. Just missed the net with that one.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
That's turned aside. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Detroit's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Just a backhand. Not tested much. Good pad save. Forces any forechecker to start to work. Gets back behind the net. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Ponning. At the front of the net. And he picks it up. Good quick poke check there. Wrist one. Over the net. Oh, it was close. Detroit's getting to the neutral zone. Gotten quickly back. Detroit starting from their own zone. Lays it down deep to Kane. Looking for options. Poke check. Collected now. Gains the blue line. Terrific poke check to break up that odd man rush. And that's icing.
It's been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Over 9 minutes played here in the second. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. Just wide of the net. Collected by Helm. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. The Wings battling along the boards. Jabbed away by Oduya. Moving it to Kane. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Out of the blue line. What control. Block. Oh, that's a good shot. Great pad save. Oh, he took that from the goalie. It was almost intercepted. Still no shot. Gotta clear it. Booted to Oduya. Puck is thrown to Kruger. Pointed to Campbell. Blocked. Shoots. Another save. Detroit's in their own end and on the move. Free puck off a defender. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Slides it to the point to Keith. And he steps across the line. Breakaway chance. Score! Thought the goalies were going to be perfect. They were till now.
Nyquist's quick read of the play allowed him to get that breakaway and score.
Crawford's glove hand is not quick enough to cover the low part of the net. It's a really good shot, as you mentioned, Eddie, but he's probably got to make this save.
Detroit's gotten the lead here late in the second period. Do we have one more surprise left in this period, or do we wait to the third? And they've won the neutral zone faceoff.
Scored by number 14, Gustav.
Magnificent job on the defense.
15 minutes.
Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. And now it's directed to 2-2. The Red Wings hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Gets in, looks over his options here. He was outnumbered but not outmanned. Snapping a pass to 2-2. Fires! Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Looks ahead to start something. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. On to 2-2. Detroit's got some time left if things work perfectly. Gains the zone, and he is reefed.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
"40 minutes have been played. A rest is deserved." You decide what these shot totals tell you. 12 for Detroit and 7 for Chicago. The Wings got a very important goal late in that period. It's the one that broke the tie. We'll be back in just a moment. "40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go." What are your thoughts so far?
Detroit's got to be disappointed, Doc. They're only up by 1 goal to get ready for the third period. To me, they were the way better team in the first 2 periods of play. They had a distinct advantage in the offensive chances.
Green's cutting through the neutral zone. It's an onside play. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
You talk about a textbook hit, it doesn't get any better than that one. That is a huge hit.
Puck loose, couldn't drag it through. Nice standing poke check by Henrik Zetterberg. Possession seized by Hjalmarsson. And this play is whistled down. It is offside.
Nyquist's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
Possession established. Good reach there. Waits from the corner. Oh, and he is drilled. Up the wing and moving well. Picked up behind the net. Right near the goal stripe to Zetterberg. Lugged out of the defensive zone. Nice stand-up poke check there. shoots one. He got his pad on it. Taken on by Anisimov. Great take, dangerous area. Diagonally to Tatar. He throws it there. Seeks the corner. Stays onside to the middle. Snaps it on goal. Has it picked up. Trying to go to Kane. Incredible save. Pass attempt to Anisimov. He gains the zone. Lets it go. Oh, a close call there.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
In the defensive zone, making headway. Corralled by Oduya. Chicago's in possession and moving up the wing. He's got it. Free puck off a defender. Two sticks together, they cancel. Keeps it going behind the goalie. He is shut right off.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
Walking a thin line near the border there. He's in on an onside play. Right near the goal stripe in the corner to Kruger. Has it back deep. Intercepted pass. Snaps off a wrist shot. Lightning in that glove. The Red Wings starting back in their own end. Ouellette's carrying it through center. Whoa, what a play. That's a solid play, and he keeps the attack going with this. Snapped out of the air. And he holds on.
Well, for my eye line, I think this is it, guys, but it's an unbelievable stop. It keeps his team in shouting distance of the lead.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
Pitching it to Panik. Good work with the stick by Marian Hossa. Held up against the boards. The Blackhawks in their own end controlling play now. Laid on to Hossa. Lets it go. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
The Blackhawks have called timeout. Back to the drawing board. It's been a terrible start for them.
A little under 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Detroit's got the lead, 1-0. A big win. Let's see what happens. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. The Red Wings move to center ice. Gets across, looks over his options. And he shoots one. Great work with the pad. And that's an offside.
On my eye line, this looks like it's going in the net. This is an enormous save at a critical point in the game. It keeps his team in shouting distance of the lead.
And they've won the faceoff. To Taves. We are in the 60th minute out of 60. To DeKaiser. Directing that one to Larkin. Terrific interception. Nice job holding the puck. The Blackhawks have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Into the attacking end. Speared along by DeKaiser. Detroit's carrying it on through center ice. A shot. And possession once again by Anisimov. Solid Solid work there by DeKaiser. Passing one off now to Helm. Jabbed away by Seabrook. Couldn't get through. Decides he wants the corner. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Good job with the stick. The game is over. And so the end of a very close game. The stats can be deceptive. The shots on goal were really lopsided, but the score was tight.
Sometimes you're going to have games like this where you get a lot of pucks to the net and they don't go in, but you win the game.
The Red Wings raise their sticks to salute the fans from center ice. A wonderful hockey tradition. Solid performances all around in a terrific hockey game. We hope you liked it. We'll all look forward to next time. Good night from all of us. everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. Tonight, we bring you a matchup you're going to like. Tonight, it's a game between the Blackhawks and Detroit. But before we get started here, the thoughts of Eddie Olczyk.
Two teams that have two well-crafted game plans, but once the puck drops, anything can happen, Doc, as we've seen in the past. I believe the key to this game is who stays to their game plan will win this game.
Taves is a starter for his team. He often lights a fire on the first shift. A fierce rivalry going back years between these two teams, and it continues right now with the opening faceoff begun. He scores! Key!
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Whoa, it looks like his trapper's got a hole in it there, and so he gets beat low to the glove side.
The Blackhawks with home ice advantage now have the advantage on the scoreboard, and it didn't take long. Possession established. Good reach there.
By number 2, Duncan.
Now the puck rounded up by Panik.
By number 19.
Right in front. Loose puck went off one of the guys there.
Time of the goal. 40 seconds.
Detroit's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Gets in. What'll he do? With a shot. He got his glove on that one. Pass attempt to Keith. Knocked it away with the stick. Green's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. To Hossa. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
That's a free puck thanks to the play by Duncan Keith. The Red Wings have it along the boards. Went to the backhand. Missed on the shot. Oh, and that is a hit to hurt. The first of many. And possession once again by DeKaiser. Smart recovery by Patrick Kane. And this play is whistled down. It is offside.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
A little under 6 minutes played here in the first. The Blackhawks lead 1-0. Neutralized face-off win. Puck is thrown to Kane. Propelled to Seabrook. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Looking to Athanasiou. Gets across, looks over his options. Lets it go. And play is stopped for a penalty. The Hawks are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. The Red Wings go on the power play for the first time. Good, clean win on the draw.
2 minutes for tripping.
Broke it up well with Polchek.
11 seconds.
Lets it go. That's a great save.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screenshot.
Let's go a wrist shot. And a save. Brings a shot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
There is great energy with this outstanding shift by the Red Wings.
The Wings lug that along through center ice. Still no shot. Hangs onto it. No luck getting through. Puck loose. Good job with the stick. Big save there. Another save. Trying to go to Taves. Chicago's done it. Back at full strength. Taves is tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Red Wings are boxed on a tripping line. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Detroit's got a defensive zone win.
The key to their power play is the support all over the ice.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. Our reputations are at stake here. Chicago's moving to center. Ripper! Just couldn't find the target. Chicago's in their own end and on the move. Pitching this one to Anisimov. Gains the zone. Lets it go. Ooh, stick save. Detroit setting things up in center. Enormous collision.
I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
The Red Wings have killed it all. Directed on. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Great pressure. Glendenning's tripped and a penalty should be coming. The Hawks suffer a tripping call. Detroit's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Face-off win here.
2 minutes for tripping.
And now it's directed to Tatar.
2 minutes, 22 seconds.
Terrific determination by Green. Pass cut. Might go the other way now. Dumped in. The Wings in possession as they travel in their own end. Nielsen's carrying it through center. Gains the blue line. Fires. Not on goal. Picked up by Abdelkader. Scooped up by Hjalmarsson. Puts one on. And the possession taken. That shot came from just 6 inches.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Beat him on that one. Lets it go. Grab.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
Every once in a while, you get a chance from a grade A spot. Not often do you get a chance to shoot the slapper, and even less times does the goalie make the stop.
Detroit's quick on the draw. Robbery there. Taken over again. Gets in, looks over his options here. Directing that one to Kane. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. The Blackhawks control from the neutral zone. Chicago's in their own end, carrying it on. A free puck now. Accelerating on out of their own end. Takes a shot. Very effective defensive play.
Glass is going to rattle there, boys. That's a big hit along the boards.
Up the wing still with possession and with hope. That one blocked. Turned away off the pad. On to Cromwell. Passing one off now to Athanasiou. That play's offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. Chicago's got it off the draw at center. Into the end of attack. Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? Perfect tip by the stick. He left it behind but has recollected. Loose puck blocked off by Brian Campbell. Tries to get it on net. 20 minutes have now been played. The Blackhawks are the only team to score, and they did it once. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy for one, light for the other. 11 for Detroit, and 5 for the Blackhawks. Chicago's one-goal lead came on this play. We want to show it to you one more time as we go to break. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
The Red Wings are down only by... Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
Our game is in the middle period, and it's underway right now. Gathered in by Keith. Moving it to Hossa. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Sashays by. To Keith. Laid on to Hossa. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. That hit somebody. Takes it to the corner. He knifed it away. Possession reestablished by Jonathan Taves. Strong play, good reach. Carried to the corner boards by Marian Hossa. Still no shot. Waits with it. Looking for options. The Red Wings in their own end controlling play now. Slid to Glendening. Poke checked away by Hjalmarsson. In their own end, keeps it going. Possession once again by Duncan Keith. Making progress in their own end. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Outstanding save with a glove.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Just over 6 minutes are gone here in the second. Chicago's up in this game 1-0. Chip to Zetterberg. Shot down the ice. Icing. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. He's in on an onside play. Slides it to the point to Franzen. Propelled to Green. Terrific stop, and it's loose. Chicago's getting to the neutral zone. Oh, that's a nice cut pass. Let's see what happens. Looking for a better lane. Fires. Recollected. Into the attacking end. Good work with the stick. Snapping a pass to Franzen. Speared along by Campbell. The Blackhawks are controlling in their own end. Nicely into the zone. Shoots. He scores.
Body position allows him to get this puck to the backhand and put it in.
Howard's in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
Chicago's got a 2-goal lead now. Still in the second period. Lots of time to build on that. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Corralled by Oduya. Gains the zone. Poke checked away by Kronwall. That's a good solid poke check. The puck is free, now taken up by Eriksson. Gathered in by Campbell. The Hawks with possession up the wing. Collected by Nielsen. Keeps it going up the wing. And the puck controlled by Brian Campbell. Good shooting place. Turned aside. The Red Wings continue on in their own end. Moves up the wing. Blackhawks are moving the puck in their own end. Pitching it to Tutu. Shoots it on. Off his glove. Pass attempt to Tutu. Nice standing poke check by DeKaiser. Up the wing skating with it now. Athanasiou's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Chicago's given a minor here for tripping.
This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. Puck taken hold of by Helm. Scooped up. Hatchets one. Took that right away. The Hawks have gotten to the neutral zone. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Good quick poke check there. Loose puck brought in by Taves. Skilled play by Anisimov. He's held up against the boards. Trying the probe up the wing. Good work with the stick by Seabrook. Lets it go. Outstanding work with the glove. Chicago survived it. Back even. It's an onside play. Fires! Gathered up again by Seabrook. They can't find the target.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Kicked away. The play has been blown dead. Hard to understand why at this point. Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Chicago's taken a real physical tact to this game. They've been up offensively with the body. They've opened up lanes and then got the puck to the front of the net as a result of their physical play.
You're right, Ray. This is a physical game, especially played by the team that's up on the scoreboard. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. On to Helm. "40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up. We take a look at the shots on goal through 2 periods. 16 for Detroit and 8 for Chicago. Campbell's marker made this a 2-goal lead for his team. Intermission is next. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
Detroit's a bounce away from getting right back in this game. One area of concern has been their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
Third period just underway. Puck is thrown to Hossa. Cleared all the way down, and it's an icing. Zetterberg's lost another, and so has his team. To Hossa. Nice poke check by DeKaiser. To Nyquist. Onside. Puck is picked up by Keith. And in flight over the line. A shot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Long lead pass to Nyquist. Turned right away with the poke check by Duncan Keith. Oh, a close call there.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Lets it go. Didn't get through. Good place. Flexed out that pad and got it. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Green. Punched away. tender pass. Brought ahead.
Looking to Tatar.
He gains the zone. Pass cut. The Hawks carrying it in their own end. Decides to go back and see if his goalie's got any better ideas. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. A little over 7 minutes played here in the third. Chicago's got the lead in this game, 2-0. Trying to go to Nielsen. Moved along and in. Play to be made now by Kane. Nice stand-up poke check there. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Good job with the poke check. Detroit's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Smart recovery by Nicholas Kronwall. Carried from the defensive zone. A shot. Oh, and it's off the mark.
He was trying to be a little bit too far.
That shot came from nowhere.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Crawford's been exceptionally sharp. Doesn't matter where the puck has come from. He's been able to see it well, and he has been so sharp with his rebound control. Look how fortunate his team is that he's played like this.
He has been impossible to miss out there, Ray. He has been outstanding. You are right. Hammered. Tip to the net. Terrific pad save. Got that pass up the same side of the ice. Turned aside off the pad. Detroit's continuing on in their own end. That puck's loose. Deflected away by Helm. Gets in. What'll he do? He's alone. Outstanding save by Howard. Detroit's in their own end, and they've got it. Up the wing, making some headway. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Missed on the shot. Turned up. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Got it at the point. Good solid defensive play there. The Hawks recoiling back in their own end. Solid work defensively by Kronwall. And that's an offside. The Wings with a win at center. Pitching this one to Nyquist. Went to the backhand. Wow, what a hit. Big padded shoulders.
Good thing the boards are there.
Nyquist hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
Chicago's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Patted away. The Red Wings arrive at center. That play went offside. Blackhawks with a center ice face-off win. Chicago's up the wing, setting things up. Loose puck did not go very well there. And in their own end, looking for options.
1 minute left.
We are in the last minute. On the outside, a shot. The Red Wings wheel it up the wing. Jabbed away by Jonathan Taves. Now it's directed to Panik. Laid on to Hjalmarsson. He's alone. They score. That's 3.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
Detroit's collected another victory on the faceoff. Nicely into the zone. Wonderful wrist shot. Outstanding point-blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Solid defensive position there. The Blackhawks through the neutral zone, carrying. Back on his stick. Puck is grabbed by Seabrook. Slid to 2-2. Big chance. Marvelous save by Howard. And the horn is sounded, and this one goes down into the books. The Wings were out of this one.
It's going to be a long day at practice after that.